Shalom. This week in our Torah portion, the Jewish people are leaving Egypt, and we come to the dramatic scene at the Yam Suf, the Sea of Reeds, or as it is popularly known, the Red Sea. In Exodus chapter 14, 20 and 21, we read, "And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. And the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided." And then it says, "Vayavo b'nei Yisrael b'toch hayam," and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea. V'hamayim lachem choma miminam umismolam, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. It's great stuff. But I love what the rabbis do with this text to flesh it out and teach us additional lessons, if you will. The Talmud, which is our oral tradition filled with laws, legends, and teachings, say that there was more drama to the story than we see just in the Torah. As Rabbi Meir tells it, when the Israelites stood at the Red Sea and the sea began to part, everyone wanted to go in. Everyone. They had seen the miracles in Egypt and now just witnessed the unmatched power of God beginning to part the water. And so people wanted to be the first ones in. So among the tribes of Israel, Rabbi Meir says, people were vying with one another for that honor. One tribe member saying, "I'll be the first to go down into the sea." Another tribe member saying, "I'll be the first one to go into the sea." Another one, no, I will. That's one version. Rabbi Judah in the Talmud says to his students, he heard it was a little different. He taught his disciples that there were actually few willing to take the plunge, if you will. True, they had seen the power of God in Egypt, and now this, but not enough to put their trust in God so fully. So according to Rabbi Judah in the Talmud, the debate was in reverse. One tribe member said, "I'm not going to be the first one into the sea." Another tribe member said, "Well, I'm not going to be the first one into the sea." And yet both Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Judah end their oral legend about what happened at the Red Sea the same way. While folks were standing around either showing how brave they were or how frightened, one lone person just got up and went in. Out of a sense of faith or overcoming fear, your pick. He was the first to go down into the sea and inspired everyone else to do so. That's a great lesson no matter which way you look at it. For Rabbi Meir, there were a lot of talkers at the Red Sea, a lot of folks who wanted to show how much faith they had in God. But for all their talk, no one stepped forward. They just talked. And for Rabbi Judah, no amount of faith could get a single person to put their trust in God and act with a leap of faith. But one soul, whether he had complete faith or just overcame his fears, jumped in and inspired the nation of Israel. My friends, isn't that life? The world is filled with people who say they will do something. And there are a lot of people who are afraid to commit. But it's always that one person who decides to act that can change the course of history. Undoubtedly, this was a legend that was passed on for a very long time, and that's why Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Judah had different accounts. And though the Talmud records in both versions the name of this particular person, for this video, I'm going to let you look up the legend and that hero. Let you do some digging if you're really interested. But I'm more interested not in who did step up, but that someone did. I like to imagine it was just some nameless person who just got tired of folks talking about doing something, or some unknown random Israelite who knew the times called for a hero to step up. I love how Arthur Ashe put it. True heroism is remarkably sober and very undramatic. It's not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others at whatever cost. That moment by the Red Sea needed that, and someone stepped forward. Not a hero, just someone. Someone like you and me. There are so many worthy charities, organizations, houses of worship, schools, community programs that are just waiting for that one person who stops talking about needing to do something, or that one person who wants to help but keeps hesitating out of fear or uncertainty. Those groups are looking for that person by the sea who will just get up and make a difference, who will simply act. My prayer is that we each strive to be that person by the sea, and I promise you, others will follow. Shabbat Shalom.